avoid sugary foods. Now, in addition to it being very poor for your diet, for your health, a lot of people don't realize that your body creates about a drop of alcohol every hour to heat your body for every 100 pounds of body weight. So your body does create alcohol, and it's to heat it, keep you up at 98.6. So and it makes it from carbohydrates. So if you have excess sugars in your body, you're making this excess alcohol, and you're even overheating your body more.
Hi there, welcome back to another Real Talk with Dr. Jim Sharps, where we really look to demystify and give you a trusted source of knowledge for all things natural from the perspective of original medicine. We hope that you've enjoyed the videos on the channel. We always try and be responsive to the questions, comments and needs of our subscribers. So if you do have any topics that you would like for Dr. Jim to cover and demystify, please do let us know in the comments, or do reach out to us on the contact information in the video description, and we'll schedule that into our planning. So this week, continuing with Dr. Jim, summer is approaching. It doesn't seem like that where I am in the United Kingdom, but summer is approaching, so they say. So we wanted to have a very rapid overview from a natural perspective of 10 natural tips for the summer ahead, things that you can do practically to implement in your life, or think about or reflect on, that will from a natural perspective set you up well for the summer in terms of your health, wellness and vitality. So Dr. Jim, quick fire, if I can throw over to you, what are some of the 10 natural tips that you would give for anybody watching this video as we enter kind of warmer climes? What would your 10 natural tips be this season?
Okay, so 10 natural tips for preparing for the summer, getting ready for the summer, that are in harmony with the natural laws of health, vitality, and have you have a very pleasant and productive summer. The first tip I would give is stay hydrated. It's very important that you drink enough water, and then the question, of course, comes up, what is the right amount of water? There's all kinds of guidelines out there, half your body weight. What I say is take your natural body weight, whatever it is. So if you're 5'10" and you're about 200 pounds, your natural weight is more like 150 pounds. So you want a half of maybe 150 pounds, 140 pounds. But a general rule of thumb is 6 to 10 glasses of water, based on how profusely you're sweating. And then, of course, the best water to drink for your health and vitality is distilled water. So that's the first tip. Second tip is kind of obvious. How about exercising outdoors? He's been spending all this time indoors, kind of cramped up, the blood getting all coagulated. Get out there and do a little bit of exercise, even if it's just 20 to 30 minutes of exercise, whatever it is, get some exercise. The third tip is morning sunlight. Take advantage of the sunlight. And it's a little bit warmer now, so you don't have to worry about getting out there first thing in the morning. If you can, if your lifestyle permits, morning sunlight is the absolutely best sunlight for you. It resets your serotonin, your melatonin, and that very first fresh air and sunlight is the very best thing for your pineal gland, for just overall health and vitality. As you talk about this third tip, being out and getting the morning sunlight, what about sunscreen? Well, I'm not a big fan of sunscreen. As a matter of fact, the higher that sunscreen level is, the more toxic the chemicals are a lot of times, and the intermingling of those chemicals with the sunlight is probably more dangerous in terms of leading to skin cancer than avoiding it at all. So what do? You probably want to avoid the intense sunlight anywhere from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. based on where you are and your skin tone, etc. But some things that actually protect the skin are things like aloe vera gel, coconut oil. So, you can lather a little bit of that on. And if you have to use sunscreen, at least do it that has some of these natural ingredients in it, like aloe vera, like coconut oil, sometimes frankincense and other really good things that will actually support the health of the skin. The next three are kind of related to diet. Those are all important. So the fifth tip is avoid sugary foods. Now, in addition to it being very poor for your diet, for your health, a lot of people don't realize that your body creates about a drop of alcohol every hour to heat your body for every 100 pounds of body weight. So your body does create alcohol, and it's to heat it, keep you up at 98.6. So and it makes it from carbohydrates. So if you have excess sugars in your body, you're making this excess alcohol, and you're even overheating your body more. So that's the first food type tip. The sixth tip is actually eat more summery fruits. It has a lot of advantages, and get the broad spectrum, different colors. Watermelon is particularly good, flushing out the kidneys and giving you the water. But eating just a variety of fruit is loaded with all kinds of nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, and it will also enhance your energy, and it's the kind of sugars that your body can use without it being detrimental to your health. The seventh tip is eat a lighter diet in general. In the winter, you need more energy. You're getting a lot of energy from the sun from being outside anyway. You don't need as much energy from food during the summer, so you can eat a lighter diet, and it's particularly eating a lighter meal for the last meal. So you should have kind of like a fruit type based diet in the morning. Eat your heaviest meals anywhere between 10 and 2, where the digestive juices are the strongest. And then from 6 p.m. on, if you're going to eat, make it as light and as simple as possible. The eighth tip is use more natural, breathable clothing. You need very heavy clothing. You're covering up. You know, your skin is the largest organ in the body, and there's hundreds of noses on your skin. They're called pores, and they like to breathe also. So if you're using breathable clothing and you're letting your skin breathe, it keeps it nice and healthy, and it's kind of related to the earlier tip. The healthier the skin is, the more it can tolerate sunlight. The ninth tip is rest. You got all of that energy from all of that sunlight, etc. We tend to want to stay up later, but it's very important to, even though you have more sunlight and you can stay up later, try to get in your rest. And one of the tips I will share with you is every hour before midnight of sleep is worth 2 hours after midnight. So you still want to try to get to bed by 10 o'clock if you can, and as much as your lifestyle will make it practical. And then the 10th tip is we kind of related to a lot of the other ones, and it's kind of related to diet. You've spent all of this time, building up this energy. You got all of this energy. You're feeling better. Why not do at least once a week, or at least once every 2 to 3 weeks, an 18-hour fast? So the 18-hour fast is basically you have your good healthy breakfast, you have a good healthy lunch anywhere between 10 and 2 p.m., and then you skip that last meal. So 2 to 3 in the afternoon is when you have your last meal, and then you wait 18 hours. So if it's 2 o'clock, you don't eat your next meal until 8 a.m. the next morning. Of course, if it's 3 o'clock, 9 a.m. the next morning, depending upon when you have breakfast, etc. But a good 18-hour fast, and if you do that at least once a week, even once every 2 to 3 weeks, and for those of you who are really tough, do a 3-day 18-hour fast, and it'll be a major boost to your health, your vitality, and your immune system. And this way you can, and by employing all of these 10 tips, it will help you to have a very happy, healthy, and enjoyable summer season.
Dr. Jim, thank you so much for just sharing with us some quick fire tips for the summer ahead. I hope that's been informative. I hope that's been helpful. If you have any questions on the tips that Dr. Jim has outlined, do reach out to us in the comments. If you have any other topics that you'd like for Dr. Jim to cover, also please do reach out to us We are very responsive in the topics, and we try and pick topics each week that is reflective of questions and comments that we've received in our community or here on YouTube. So thanks again for listening. Thanks again for watching. And until the next time, see you then. Bye for now.
Bye for now. God bless.